dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, and we're talking about Collision, June 21st, 2025, Tony and Nigel on commentary. Oh, my goodness. I had a lot of fun with the show, man. July 12th is around the corner. We got All In. And I'm very torn about watching All In live. I might just wait to buy the pay-per-view on Triller TV, because this is a fair warning for everybody. I got to watch Double or Nothing live on YouTube. Triller TV is not going to be showing the broadcast live here in the States. It will show it around the globe on Triller TV itself, but in order for me to watch, you got to have Sling or whatever. I went the YouTube route. So I was like, all right, I'll pay for Double or Nothing, Double or Nothing on YouTube. Purchased it, excited. Playback was fast and quick. I got my receipt, and it was like, it expires June 24th. I was like, expire? What do you mean expire? I'm going to lose this? Oh, hell no. Then literally the next day on Triller TV was Double or Nothing to purchase for the same price so I can keep it in my library. Did I buy it? No. But I was like, wow, I learned my lesson. I did learn my lesson here. This is bullshit. Okay, well, fuck you, YouTube. So just a fair warning for everybody out there. If you buy the pay-per-view on YouTube, or if you've done it before, I was doing it when it was on Bleacher Report, which was nice. I kept the library. Then I switched over to Triller TV. Then I switched there, and I got the library content all back of everything I purchased. Yeah, but I'm going to lose Double or Nothing in Phoenix. I'm a little disappointed in that. I wish it didn't expire. I wish it was just kept in the library, because I was like, okay, I'll just build the library on YouTube. But apparently that's not the case. So, and they don't discount the pay-per-views on Triller TV for a long time. It's going to stay at that $50 mark for a very long time, maybe until next year. Maybe next year I'll purchase it and make sure it's part of the library. But still, I think that's a little bullshit. But that's just me. I don't know if you have the same problems out there. Drop those comments below. But let's talk about Collision. We started off with Mox and Fox. Yeah, typical. Mox chokes him out. Ding, 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 and Moxley cuts a promo after. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, man, I can't wait for Hangman to kick your ass, man. I can't wait. But he says, I'm going to run you out of this business. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you. He says, I'm done with this. Moxley, I beat the Fox. The Mox beat the Fox. Then we go into a 8-man tag team match. We got Cole, Strong, Bandito, Daniel Garcia versus FTR and the Dawn Fam. Awesome match. This was just an awesome night of just some good old wrestling. Good old wrestling, what I'm here for in AEW. But FTR and the Don Callis family got the win, and they started beating up Bandito. But here comes the Outrunners. You son of a bitches. I love the Outrunners. But yeah, no, this was a great eight-man tag match. It was a little bit better than that 12 or 14 or 15, 20-man tag match they had at Grand Slam, because that was fun, but it was just a lot to watch, like to take in and be like, who's who? Who's even there? Huh? There we go, Swerve and Shane Taylor, which I found entertaining. Shane Taylor surprises me sometimes, man. Like, that dude he's a bad mother lover. Like that dude, like, with his size and everything like that, like the dude can go. But Swerve, of course, gets the win. And of course, and you had the shenanigans on the outside of the ring with Nana and the Shane Taylor promotions and everything like that. But Swerve was like, nah, I'm not dealing with that bullshit. And my moment of the night here. Oh my God, the moment of the night in red. The beautiful, the lovely, the gorgeous, the amazing, the transcendent, the timeless Tony Storm cut this very awesome promo, man. Looked like Carmen Sandiego in all that red. She's like, hey, Mercedes Moné, you won this title, you won that title, collecting these things, and do you think this is just something you're going to collect? Do you think that this is a toy? This championship I have right now? Well, let me tell you something, which is why it's the clip. It's the clip of the end of the show. But I ain't another mother lover. She said the F word. But man, I was like, then she takes the hat off and she goes, I'm timeless, Tony effing Storm. Oh, I love this thing so much. So much so it's on my phone. So I can rewatch it over and over again. I was just like, damn, I ain't some mother lover, man. I was like, damn, you go, Tony. You go, Tony Storm, man. I am so excited for that match, but I feel like the end result is Mercedes Moné winning the World Championship, which I don't want, but it's what we're building to. Then we have Willow, Mark, and Hologram versus MXM and Taya. I was like, where the hell has MXM been? But no, this was a fun match. But Willow, Mark, and Hologram got the win. Then we go into Lexi backstage, and this weird, I don't know what was going on, but Chris Statlander was with Lexi. Then Yuta comes in, and his little voice, he's like, I was like, why is your voice so nasally? I'm Chris Statlander. And she's like, no, nah. She pushes him into this, I don't know, it was just a random barricade there, but boom, she gets thrown in, pushes him into it. He sells it hard. Then she turns around and it's Mox, just shirtless Mox, because, why not? Mox beat the Fox. Yeah, but he's right there and he goes, don't you ever have anybody tell you who you are. It's like, what the fuck is this? What is this? I was like, what is Box doing? Is he trying to recruit more people? I don't know. It was just a strange little backstage bit that I was just like, all right. And it's just his, don't let him tell you anything, kid. Then we have this bullshit. Don Callis family. Okada being part of it. I don't know. I don't want this, man. I really don't. I want the Don Callis family just to go. I love Don Callis. I love the family. I love everybody. Kyle Fletcher, Takesha, whatnot. But this group just does not. And the fact, I was like, Okada's the elite. Don't take Okada out of the elite. He is part of the elite. Unless that's just not a thing right now. But damn, dude, I don't care. But the best part about it is Mark Briscoe comes out, cuts a promo against him. And of course, big fight, big blah. But Kota Ibushi comes out. I was like, oh, snap. And then we get Okada and Kota in the ring and back and forth. But Kota gets the upper hand and he's going to help Kenny Omega. Because we got that big match coming in at July 12th at All In. Okada versus Kenny. Whew, it's going to be good. But Ibushi's back. Yay! This one surprised the hell out of me. Gates of Agony, I think they're calling him Jet Speed or Jet Black. I don't know. But Knight and Speedball as a team. There's a plane. I just said jet, and I just heard a plane come over here. Woof. But no, I was like, oh, okay, well, Knight and Speedball beat the Gates of Agony. After the Gates of Agony had been running through everybody. I was like, okay. Now they lost to these guys? It was a fun match. Don't get me wrong. It was fun for what it was, but I was like, to these guys? The Gates of Agony? Really? Hear my voice get louder? Ricochet's on commentary. Oh, and this whole Ricochet. Why you tweet and you delete your shit, bro? Stop. You want to make a statement? Just leave your tweets up there, man. You know what I mean? You're some badass. There's your golden scissors and everything, but you just like to delete your tweets because you're like, oh, I'm sorry, taking it back. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know what I mean, there's somebody that is suing Moxley and AEW. It was that match with Kenny and Moxley last year, I believe, and it was a cage match, and it was a guy that was giving him the screwdriver, and Mox went into business for himself and threw him. So this guy hurt himself, and then, yeah, now it's the thing. But, yeah, Ricochet tweeted saying something. He basically called this dude a pussy. And then the tweet was gone. So that's just the context there. Tell me what you think of all that. That's interesting. Now, we get this, I got to say, is my match of the night right here. Penelope Ford, Megan Bayne, Athena, Tekla, going against Thunder Rosa, Amanita, Jay, Mello. Oh my gosh, this was awesome. Then Red Velvet had to get in there and get hers and help Ford, Bayne, and Tekla and Athena get the win. But there's really a great moment with Bayne and Athena showing off to each other. She's like, I'm the longest Ring of Honor Women's Champion right now. But no, this is really great. And Tekla's looking great to me. I am becoming a little bit more and more of a fan of just watching her. All these women did really well in this match. I love Red Velvet. I think she's the Ring of Honor Women's TV Champion, I believe. So, no, this was the match of the night. This 8-woman tag match here, all-star tag, whatever you want to call it. This is my match of the night. Moment of the night goes to Toni effing Storm. I honestly can give this a 4 out of 5. That was Collision, June 21st, 2025.
Show it to grandma, show it to grandpa, show the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja, and remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Mercedes.
Brother.
I am not some other motherfucker.